Have you ever really stopped to think about what it takes? Not just, getting to the top, but actually staying there, like right at the peak of a super demanding industry for decades.
It's immense, isn't it? We're talking about consistent, brilliant work, um, real resilience.
And that star power, the kind that just lasts, beyond whatever trend is happening, it's pretty rare.
So rare.
Well, today we're diving deep into the career of someone who embodies that exactly, Nayanthara, known widely as the lady superstar of South Indian cinema.
And that title isn't just thrown around. Her impact is massive.
Totally. Over 2 decades in the business, more than 75 films. She's one of the highest paid actresses across Tamil, Telugu, and Malayalam cinema, and she's really changed the game for female leads.
Absolutely reshaped it.
So our mission today, it's not just listing achievements. We really want to unpack that journey. How does she go from almost accidentally starting in films to becoming this powerhouse, someone who can carry a whole movie by herself?
Yeah. What were the steps, the choices?
Exactly. We'll look at her versatility, which is incredible, the personal stuff she's navigated, and what makes her such a cultural icon. What can we learn from her story about sustained success?
And we've got some great insights from sources like the biography, Nayanthara, Lady Superstar of South Indian Cinema, and also her own documentary, Nayanthara, Beyond the Fairy Tale.
Right, which was quite revealing. Okay, let's get into it. Right back to the start. She was born Diana Mariam Kurian.
November 18th, 1984, in Bengaluru. But her family roots, they're Malayali Syrian Christian from Thiruvalla in Kerala.
Yeah, maybe not the background you'd immediately picture for a future South Indian film megastar.
Well, and what's really interesting about her childhood is how much they moved around. Her dad was in the Indian Air Force.
Oh, okay.
So that meant living in different parts of India, Jamnagar in Gujarat, Delhi, all over.
So lots of different places early on.
Exactly. And you have to think that kind of exposure, different languages, different cultures, it likely built this sort of adaptability in her from a young age.
That makes sense. Maybe not direct acting training, but life training for a multilingual film world.
Precisely. It could have given her this, ease with different audiences later on.
Fascinating. So then she goes to college, Marthoma College in Thiruvalla, gets a degree in English Lit.
Right.
And this is the turning point, right? While she's in college, she starts doing some part-time modeling.
Yeah, apparently not with any big plan to become an actress.
Just modeling, and that led straight into films.
That was the door opening, yeah, unexpectedly.
Wow.
And, speaking of identity, it's also important to mention her personal decision later on in 2011.
Yeah.
She converted to Hinduism and officially changed her name to Nayanthara. That was a significant personal step she took publicly.
Right, a major life change, not just professional. Okay, so back to that unexpected film entry. Her debut was in 2003, a Malayalam film called Manasanakari. But the story goes, and this is kind of amazing, she only took the role thinking it would be her one film, like a one-off thing.
Can you imagine signing up thinking, okay, I'll do this one movie, and then boom, it launches this massive 2-decade career.
It's wild. It really speaks to maybe some raw talent that was just obvious, even if she wasn't planning on it.
Definitely. That one film plan just didn't pan out that way because the film did well, and suddenly people saw her potential. The offers started coming.
And they didn't stop. She expanded pretty quickly, didn't she? Moving into other language industries.
Oh, absolutely. That was key.
Her Tamil debut was in 2005 with Aya. A strong role, right? Village girl character.
Yes, quite grounded.
But then get this. In the same year, 2005, she stars opposite Regina Kemp.
Chandramukhi. Yeah.
I mean, talk about an explosion onto the scene. Debuting in Tamil and starring with the superstar in the same year. That's incredible pressure and exposure.
Huge. And holding your own opposite someone like Regina Kemp, especially that early, it's a massive statement.
No kidding. And she kept going. Telugu debut is next, right?
Yep, Lakshmi in 2006. A drama showing her emotional range.
And even Canada Cinema Super in 2010.
Right. An action film there.
So looking at that initial phase, what does that rapid expansion tell you?
Well, it's exceptional how fast she became a star across multiple major industries. It wasn't just about, taking any role. It showed incredible adaptability.
Picking the right projects, maybe?
Picking roles that worked for different audiences,
Yeah.
And just having a screen presence that worked everywhere, regardless of language, that really set the stage for her becoming this pan-South Indian figure.
That adaptability, that multilingual appeal, It leads right into how she got that Lady Superstar title, because a huge part of her success and what people really celebrate is her versatility.
Oh, completely.
She can do the huge commercial blockbusters, bring the glamour, but then she pivots and does these really acclaimed female-centric films where everything rests on her shoulders.
It's a very smart balancing act. A masterclass in managing a career, really.
Let's talk about some of those acclaimed roles.
Okay, well, if you look back, Sharama Rajam in 2011 was significant. She played Sita.
A mythological epic. Big responsibility.
Huge. And she brought such grace to it. Won awards for it, a Filmfare, a Nandi Award. Showed her dramatic depth early on.
Then Raja Rani in 2013.
Right. That won her first Filmfare for Best Actress in Tamil. It was a romantic drama, but complex, about second chances. Her performance was really nuanced.
Okay, but then came that run of films that really, cemented her as someone who could carry a film entirely solo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That trio. Maya in 2015.
The horror film.
Yeah, and she wasn't just the scream queen. She owned that narrative. It proved a heroine could lead a successful horror film. Then Aram in 2017.
Which was totally different, a social drama.
Very different. Socio-political, very grounded. She played a district collector, critically lauded. Her performance was really understated but powerful.
And the third one?
Kolomavo Kukila in 2018. Kukila, yeah. It was a dark comedy thriller, again, centered completely on her character getting caught up in drug smuggling.
So 3 very different genres, all led by her, all successful.
Precisely. These weren't films needing a big male star. They were Nayanthara films. It proved her box office pull as a solo lead.
So what does that really mean for her career status?
It means she proved, beyond a doubt, that she wasn't just in the film, she was the film. Her name alone could draw audiences and guarantee quality.
And it wasn't just critical acclaim. She was still smashing it commercially in big mainstream films, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You have to remember her impact in films like Billa back in 2007, kind of redefining the stylish action heroine.
Right, and Yuradi ni Mohini, the rom-com.
Yep, Thani Oruvan in 2015, that thriller where she was this sort of quiet anchor amidst the action.
And then those huge hits in 2019, Viswasam and Bigil. Even in these massive ensemble films, often with big male leads, she still made her presence felt.
Absolutely. She delivered in those too. All of that together cemented her as a true box office powerhouse. She could deliver critical acclaim and commercial numbers.
And that reach just keeps expanding. Her Bollywood debut in 2023.
Jawan, opposite Shah Rukh Khan.
I mean, that's huge. What does that signify, really?
It feels like a full circle moment, doesn't it? It's her moving on to a truly pan-Indian, maybe even global stage. It shows her appeal isn't just limited to the South anymore. She's a national star now.
Okay, so we've talked about the incredible career trajectory. But beyond the spotlight, her personal life has also been under intense scrutiny quite often.
Yeah, that definitely brings a human side to the superstar image. It reminds you she's navigated a lot off-screen, too.
And she's been quite open about some of it, especially more recently.
Right. That documentary, Beyond the Fairy Tale, gave a glimpse into some real challenges. She mentioned, for instance, a difficult time with a former partner.
The one who reportedly asked her to quit acting.
Exactly. And sharing that, it's not just gossip. It really highlights the kind of pressures female stars can face. That their careers are sometimes seen as negotiable in relationships in a way that rarely happens for male stars.
It raises big questions about autonomy for women in the industry.
Definitely.
And she also spoke out about the media, didn't she? About double standards.
She did. She criticized how intensely her relationships and choices were dissected, while often her male partners didn't face nearly the same level of scrutiny.
Which is, let's be honest, a common issue.
It is. And for her to call it out publicly was pretty powerful. It challenged that sort of ingrained sexism in celebrity coverage and sparked conversation.
Thankfully, things seem much happier on the personal front now.
Yes, absolutely. She married filmmaker Vinay Sivan in 2022.
They met on a film set, right? Nayanam Rowdyton.
That's the one. A sweet beginning. And then, in the same year, they welcomed twin sons Ur and Ulag via surrogacy.
Wow, busy year.
Very, but it paints a picture of, personal joy and stability alongside her massive career, finding that balance.
It really is an incredible story when you lay it all out. From Diana Marie McCurian, who took that first film thinking it was just a one-time thing,
Right,
to Nayanthara, the lady superstar. We've seen her success across so many different types of roles, different industries.
and navigating huge professional highs alongside some really public, personal challenges.
With such resilience, such grace. She really is a force, redefining what a leading woman can be in cinema.
Her career, it's more than just talent, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a roadmap of smart choices, incredibly powerful performances, and also being willing to be honest about the hard stuff.
Yeah.
She didn't just succeed in a male-dominated field. She actively changed the rules for women coming after her. Her journey is genuinely inspiring, I think, for actresses everywhere, but especially in South India.
Absolutely.
It shows that, authenticity and just sheer perseverance can build this incredible lasting legacy. So maybe the thought to leave everyone with is this. What parts of her journey really stand out to you? And what lessons can we all maybe take from her story about carving your own path and staying true to yourself, even under pressure?